Hello, my beautiful ones. Welcome back to Live Tarot. Today we are doing a pick a card reading where we're going to be going deep on what is it that your love, your twin flame soulmate really wants you to know. What do they wish that you would know about what they think and feel about you in this connection? What would they say to you specifically from their higher self if they could? What struggles they may be going through at this time that may be keeping you in some form of struggle or separation. And then we're also going to look at what actions they may take moving forward. And then we will end with specific advice from your fairy guides today. So if you're new to this channel, I want to give you a big warm welcome. My name is Dr. V, and if my readings resonate with you, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and join this beautiful Live Tarot community, which is just full of so much love and support for everyone who is on a journey to love, union, or even reunion with that special person. So today I wanted to give you some choices that actually have messages on them so you can see which of these messages do you feel most attracted, most guided to. Now you can choose message 1, message 2, message 3, or you can choose all of them and pick the messages within them that are relevant for your situation, because remember, this is a general reading. Not everything may apply to your unique and special journey. And if you'd like to have guidance for what is going on with you specifically, that's what a private reading would be for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. So let's get right into these messages that you have here to choose one for. So for the pile number 1, we have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Pile number 2, we have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Pile number 3, we have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So let's give you a moment here. If you'd like to take a deep breath, meditate, close your eyes, see what you feel most attracted to, and then we'll go ahead and get started with pile number 1. All right, my beautiful ones who chose pile number 1, joy and delight, open your heart to joy. Here is your reading. So we are looking at what your person really wishes that you would know about what they're thinking and feeling, what challenges or struggles they may be going through at this time. What would they say to you specifically from their higher self? What they plan to do, what action would they take towards this connection? And then we're going to go ahead and end with your guidance from your fairies. So let's take a look here. So I'm definitely feeling a separation that has happened here. Absolutely. Or some sort of struggle that the two of you have been going through. And I do feel a very heavy energy here coming from your person, as in there's a lot of energy of regret over the fact that they were having issues with their own sense of over dramatizing things, because I do feel that your person, and this is natural, we all have this, right? That your person definitely has a lot of ego, a lot of pride. They definitely tend to be triggered easier than maybe others are. And so I'm feeling that there has been a lot of things that have been brewing up in their energy. So it's like when they met you, when they fell in love with you, as you guys started to get to know each other, There were all kinds of stirrings that came up within your love. And also I feel that part of this energy is that they weren't really ready to meet you when they met you. This was very unexpected for them, okay? Falling for you, this connection, the depth of this connection. There's a very unexpected, unprepared energy that is coming from your person. So I'm feeling that they were at some sort of a stage in their life where they were dealing with a lot of emotions. I'm also feeling that they were kind of used to being on their own. Okay, this is somebody who, can have a lot of phases of solitude. Okay, they tend to, it's like they tend to be the kind of person who really deeply loves the people around them, like the people that they feel closest to, but they also treasure their solitude. They also treasure kind of being this lone wolf, being this person who is very self-reliant. And so it's like, I feel like your person, this is not somebody who has a ton of friends or, has like a bunch of friends on social media, all kinds of acquaintances, a huge network. I don't feel that this is them. I feel that they are the kind of person who's extremely authentic. They're very, not that it's inauthentic to have a lot of friends, but just that they tend to be very much about, I would rather have 5 close people around me than 500 who are just casual. So this is somebody who's very measured in what they do, right? Because I feel that they don't open up or trust people as easily, but once they open up to you and once they trust you, this is the kind of person who will put their life on the line for you. Once they love you, they treasure you so much that they'll do anything for you. They'll do anything to protect you. They'll do anything to make sure you're okay. They will even risk their own self to help you and help others. So this is a very good-hearted person. That's the energy that I'm getting. They really do love very, very deeply. But I also feel that when your person is wounded, they also hate very deeply, as in because it's like they tend to have very intense emotions. And so I'm feeling that you may have had a harder time kind of adjusting to this person's intensity, right? They may tend to have very intense emotions. They can love and they can love like crazy. But if something goes wrong and they're triggered, especially with their ego or their pride, they can also hate very easily. So it's like a very intense one way or the other. And I feel that that's something that was not easy for you to adjust to. But the reason why you did and you wanted to make this connection work is because you felt that, again, this person loves very deeply. And for those few in their life that they deeply love, they will literally do anything for you. They want to give you the world if they love you. So you felt extremely protected, extremely loved passionately by this person. This person literally wanted to protect you from everything. They wanted to give you the world. They're the type who wanted to lay the world at your feet. So this is one of the things that is the most admirable about them. This is one of the things that is most beautiful about them. Because they will always have your back. If they love you, if they trust you, if they're able to bring down the walls, this is somebody who will commit to you for life. They will have your back for life. But if you let them down, then the problem is that they lash out, okay? So when they feel cornered, when they feel like they've been backed up against a wall in any situation, especially if there's a disagreement or they've been triggered, because again, I do feel like the reason why your person is this way is because they have developed this way from their childhood, okay? They were let down by people in their childhood that they truly deeply loved. but those people were either not there for them or they really, really disappointed them. And that's why they've become like this. They've been like, you know what? I'm going to keep the majority of the world out of my life. But the few people that I love and trust, I am never going to do to them what was done to me. So the few people that I let into my life who I truly love and trust, I'm going to be there for them no matter what, because I know what it feels like to be betrayed. I know what it feels like to count on somebody and then have them not be there for you, right? So that is why they are so fiercely loyal. And this is one of the reasons why you fell in love with them, right? These are the qualities that they had, this fierce loyalty. I'm also feeling that it's like this, these are the things that your person wishes that you could fully and deeply understand about them. They wish that you knew this. If in case you are confused or in case you are still wondering what they're all about, like maybe you have misunderstood them in some way, maybe they weren't able to communicate this to you. So they are feeling like they wish that you would know that literally they would have, given you the world. They wanted to give you the world. They wanted to, lay the world at your feet. And they were fiercely loyal to you, even when things went wrong. Because see, I feel that for those of you who are feminines, and watching this for your divine masculine, I feel like the masculine energy is definitely reaching out to the feminine, saying that you were my queen. You were my queen. And that is why I wanted to treat you like a queen and give you the world. Okay, so that's one message. The other message that I am getting from this Queen of Wands is that your person is also a very bold person. Because they are very clear on who they are. See, this is the kind of person who doesn't have identity issues. Like, this is not somebody who is lost or is looking for who they are. Like, they know exactly who they are, but sometimes it's a little bit too much. It's like they know so clearly who they are and what they want that it almost becomes a barrier for them because they can be a bit rigid, right? Like, they're not as adjustable. They're not as flexible because they are so hyper focused. Like, they are so bold. This is somebody who, could eat. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody riding a motorcycle here. So I'm like, I'm not saying that they literally ride a motorcycle, but I feel like it's the spirit of that. It's the spirit of being bold, of being free, of like, knowing that you are on this open road with the wind going through your hair. Okay, I'm not seeing a helmet here. This is more of a fantasy, right? With the wind going through your hair and you're just like, you know who you are, you know where you're going, you feel so strong, you're so authentic. You are ready to tackle the world. You're ready to, fiercely attack the world. And, so I feel like this is somebody who is extremely bold, extremely adventurous, risk taker, right? They go after what they want. And that's why I feel like this love for this person was very unexpected. Meeting you, falling for you was very unexpected for them. And so it kind of tripped them up a little. And but they kind of found their footing with you because they are bold, because they decided, you know what, you are the one. I'm going to go after this. I'm not going to let this get away. But I do feel that one of the issues if you're in struggle or separation is that they do tend to be a bit dramatic because of their intensity and because of their lack of flexibility, right? No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And so this is something they're not able to do. So when they are triggered, they go into this 5 of Swords energy, and you may have had conflict with them, butting of heads. 5 of Swords is the energy of wanting to win at all costs because your pride is on the line, your ego is on the line, your sense of self is on the line. And so I feel like all the things about them that make them so strong and sexy and desirable can also be very difficult to deal with when they are triggered or they are upset or they are angry. And so they become very stubborn, they become very dramatic, right? They may start a fight and not know how to end it. They may start a fight and not know how to apologize because they're holding on to their pride. They want to be right, even if they're not right. You know, it's like this. But see, ultimately, it's like, I feel like the reason why you still give them a chance and you still love them is because they love you so deeply. They're so fiercely loyal to you and the people that they have led into their lives. See, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply, and they do. They extremely treasure you. So that's another thing that they wish that you know or knew, right? If you're in some form of separation, it's like they didn't know how to apologize, okay? They did not know how to bring down their guard with this Five of Swords energy, because look at their specific messages here to you. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. See? And I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. So you see how intense these energies are. There is an intensity of desire that your love has for you because they are that intense person, right? They love deeply, they hate deeply. I feel like that is the whole energy of this reading for you. It's like that's the whole energy. They love deeply with so much passion, so much, you know, but then when they're triggered with that Five of Swords, they also can become very argumentative, very resistant, very like, you know, not to say that they hate you, but they also, you know, get into that deep sense of no, you know. But look at this. If you're struggling right now, they also wish that you would know that they are struggling with those emotions. Like they know that they tend to be dramatic. You know, they know that they had a hard time apologizing, you know, and they really regret that. But it's like they haven't forgotten you in any way. It's like you are haunting them right now because of the intensity of their love for you. See, you're on the other side of my every breath. So it's like they are, it's almost like they can't breathe without you. They're feeling very suffocated right now. Being away from you hurts like hell. It's like they're really going through a lot of pain. So Spirit, can you please tell us what is it that they want to do next then? If this is what they're going through right now, what will your love do next towards this connection? Yeah, see, so this is really good. This is really good. So what I love about this energy right here is that it is the energy of change. Okay, so they want you to know that they want to change this part of themselves, as in not like nobody ever changes their core, you know, identity and personality. And we did say that this person is very, I mean, they don't have identity issues. Like they know who they are. But what they would like to change and heal and grow from is the way that they handle conflict in relationships, because they don't want to lose you, okay? So it's like they are trying to surrender and detach from that deep sense of drama, that deep sense of resistance and anger that they can go into, because they've realized that it keeps them unawakened, right? It keeps them very unawakened to the depths of this love. Like there's so much love here. There's so much potential here that you guys could realize if your person could just surrender their resistance, if they could surrender all of the things that trigger them and that keep them kind of entrenched in their beliefs and their opinions, and make their opinions more important than the love, right? So this is lovely. They want this change. They know that they have to change that resistance. They have to change that sense of drama that they have, that they kind of hold on tightly to their sense of ego or pride. So they are looking to surrender. This is so beautiful, so that they can come to towards you with a different approach so they don't turn you off. Because I do feel that, you know, you love them, but with this kind of Five of Swords and drama energy, you were kind of turned off and not knowing how this is going to work. But that's what they're working on right here. Okay. They're working on this. They want to change this aspect of themselves so that they can come to you with a solid offer, with something that is going to be a long-term commitment. So this is your advice from your fairy guides. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Okay, so I feel like that's a special message for you if you are dealing with any kind of resistance yourself or any kind of negativity in your life. So as your love is working on themselves, this is a wonderful time for you to work on you, right? You to work on what kind of resistance or any kind of temptations or things that, you know, you can heal in yourself as well. So please do leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Let me know which pile you chose. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I have created for all of you who are on this journey to love, abundance, and success. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my loves who chose grace and gratitude. Here is your reading where we're looking at what your twin flame soulmate wishes you knew about how they're thinking and feeling about you and this connection. What specific messages do they have for you? What would they say to you from their deepest heart, higher self? What struggles may they be going through at this time? And then we're also going to look at what actions they will take towards this connection next. And we'll end with guidance from your fairies today. So let's take a look. Wow. Oh, powerful energies. Wow. Okay, so I'm getting this energy here from your person that one of the kind of bigger reasons for why there's been struggle in this connection is because there was something in them that was not accepting you for who you are. It's like there was some sort of resistance that your person was going through where it's like they may have been putting pressure on you to be different than you are, or wanting you to be different than you are. There's some sort of energy coming through like this about somebody who needed to learn the lesson that you are, you, beautiful one watching this video, that you are 100% whole, beautiful, wonderful, fabulous, just the way you are. So what I'm feeling is that it's not that your person doesn't love you. The question here is not that they don't love you. They love you very, very much. There's an intense attraction. There's an intense connection. There's an intense energy of balancing each other out. There's a definite soulmate twin flame energy here. But sometimes I feel that it's like your person has this double-minded kind of attitude. Like on the one hand, it's like when they met you, when they fell in love with you, when you guys connected, they loved the fact that you are different from them. That there is this yin-yang energy, right? You may even, for some of you, you may even have been an opposites attract kind of energy. You know, where like they're very different from you, and that's what's very exciting, right? Like you like the fact that you balance each other out. You know, But I feel that within that, unfortunately, at some point, it's like your person started wanting you to be more like them. So it's kind of like initially they were very excited about the fact that you were very different from one another. But as the relationship grew, as the relationship moved forward, there was some sort of conflict or situations that arose that made your person want you to be different than what you are. And that's the problem. So I feel like one of the main issues here that is going to have to shift in order for this relationship to really move forward, and for those of you who are in separation to reunite and move it forward in a very powerful and good way, is going to be about acceptance. It's like your person, they need to accept fully who you are. So if you've been getting the energy from them that they don't like certain things about you, or they don't like the way you may think about things, or your perspective or your opinions, or they may not like the way that you do things, this is going to be really important. They can't make you feel like you are wrong and they are right just because you may be opposites or you may be very different individuals. They have to give you the space to thrive being who you are. They have to give you that sacred space of acceptance, of full and unconditional acceptance for you to be who you are. And they have to love you for that. Their love has to be for who you exactly are, not who they want you to be or who they want you to change to be. So I feel like this is their greatest lesson. And I feel that if you're going through some sort of struggle or separation, I feel like it's like they wish that you knew that they are starting to see this. Okay, I think before they were a bit blinded to this. They were kind of going off this energy of oh, why can't you change? Why can't you be more like me? Why can't you see my point of view? Because my point of view is right. Or like, there's this thing about like, oh yeah, I love that we're different, but that big but that gets in the way sometimes. I know we're very different and that's very exciting and I love that. You are so spontaneous and different and special, but I wish you were more like me. So there's a definite transition that needs to happen there. And see, I feel like this is the energy. It's like they started kind of backpedaling from this beautiful energy of, I love how different you are than me. I love the fact that we're like a yin yang. I love the fact that we are a bit opposite because we attract like crazy, right? We have this crazy connection. And so I do feel that because you guys have that very crazy opposites attract kind of connection, you have a lot of physical passion, you have a lot of emotional connection, you have a lot of passion and sparks. Like I feel like the sparks just fly in this connection. But it's like when there is disagreement, when there is friction, when there is discussion, when there may be a clashing of opinions or viewpoints, that's when the sparks don't fly, or at least they fly in the wrong direction, right? The kind of sparks you don't want kind of happen. And that's where it's like they need to accept you for who you are instead of resisting and saying, no, I need you to conform. I need you to mold yourself into being more like me. So this is the thing. It's like as they got to know you, I think that it triggered those tendencies of non-acceptance. See, get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So this is the thing. It's like they want you to know that they're coming to this realization that they need to meet your specific needs in the same way that you need to meet theirs as well, right? That you each have your own needs about what this relationship entails, and you each have your own emotional needs of what's going to make you feel good in this relationship, what's going to make you feel accepted, fully accepted with an open heart and an open mind, right? If you feel that somebody is rejecting you, they don't fully accept who you are, they don't like your opinions, they don't like the way you do things, and that's, that's a very easy end to what could be an incredible relationship. So what they really wish you knew is that they are starting to see the light about this. Like, they were in the dark for a while. They did resist for a while. And I feel like, for some time, they may have been more focused on their own needs in this relationship versus looking at what your needs are. And that's why I feel for some of you, maybe not for all of you, you may have been the one who stepped away from this because you felt that your needs weren't being met, that your person was too much about like, be like me, come over to my side. Why can't you, have the same opinions as me? Why can't I convince you? And I feel like for some of you, you got tired of the energy of being convinced. You're like, I don't need you to keep trying to convince me to be like you, to do things your way. I'm tired of that. I need to do things my way. I have a right to think and feel the way I want to think and feel, and you should respect that, right? So I do feel that for some of you, again, not for all of you, you may have stepped away from this because you felt that you were being judged, you were being criticized, you were being, like pressured to conform to your person's point of view. And they couldn't admit that you were right, that in certain situations, in certain of these disagreements, you were actually right and they were wrong. They couldn't admit this. So one of the things that is beautiful here, though, that I love is that even if there has been an end to this, because with this death card, for some of you, there may have been some sort of, temporary ending to this struggle. You may have just stepped back and said, I need my space. I don't want you pressuring me, judging me, or criticizing me. I need my space. So even if there was some sort of an end to this, what I love about this death card for the two of you is that it is also about new opportunities for transformation, okay? Maybe your person needed that little bit of a kick in the booty, the big butt that was getting in the way. Maybe they needed that kick in the booty so that they would realize that they need to let you be, that it's not their job to change your opinion or to change you. If they love you, they fell in love with who you really are, not who they want you to be. There's a big difference, right? So this is a beautiful energy of them saying, you know what? I wish you knew that this ending is tearing me apart, and I want to turn this into a new opportunity for a fresh new beginning, judgment, beautiful, reinvention. Okay, I love the Judgment card because it's literally the energy of reinventing yourself, of looking at those aspects of yourself that are getting in the way of, say, having fulfilling relationships, having abundance in your life. All of the blocks that you know are within you, you are now seeking to heal so that you can reinvent the parts of yourself that are not working or that are blocking you from the love, the success, everything that you want in your life, all your goals, right? So this is such a beautiful energy of your person, again, saying, I wish you knew that I want this new beginning. I'm trying to work on myself. I want to come into acceptance. I want to get out of this resistance. I want to accept you for exactly who you are. I want to drop this attitude of, you should be more like me. I'm right, you're wrong. And then see where they want this to go. Beautiful 6 of Cups energy. Gorgeous energy here of reconciliation. This is the energy of really having beautiful memories, right? Again, if you have been in separation, your person is constantly living in the beautiful memories that you shared of the good times. They are dreaming of you, thinking of you, reminiscing, reliving those good memories, feeling nostalgic, knowing that you are their soulmate, their twin flame, and wanting you back in their life, wanting to show up at your door with a bouquet of flowers, saying, please give me a second chance here. I can prove to you that I am not going to put pressure on you anymore to conform to me, to, make me happy first and foremost, to conform to my desires and my ideas of what the relationship should be. I'm going to finally step back. I'm going to take my my foot off that accelerator of like, I need things to be my way, right? No more my way. Let's make this a collaboration again. Let's unify to make this a beautiful, equal partnership again, because look at their specific messages here to you. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. You brought out the best in me. I came alive in your presence. And I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or you. See, so it's like they figured out that, you know, this idea of accepting you unconditionally for who you are is the right thing to do. You know, that they can't expect you to constantly change for them. They have to do their part. And I love this one right here, that you brought out the best in me. I came alive in your presence. So they know that you are the best thing that ever happened to them, and that you brought so much joy, fun, excitement, beauty, amazing experiences into their life, that it is the fact that you are different and special and not like them that brought that beautiful spark to this relationship. So then, Spirit, can you please tell us, what does your person then want to do next? What actions do they want to take towards you? What actions do they want to take towards this connection? Yeah, see? Beautiful. Oh, this is the same energy of this. It's like an extension. It's like the next step of this energy. So beautiful. So it's like your person knows that they are now at a crossroads. Okay, so this is the other thing they want you to know. They wish you knew. They know that they are standing at a crucial juncture in life right now. As in, if they make the wrong decision here, they will lose you, right? Because why should you have to change yourself to be in their good graces, right? Why should you have to change who you are just to be with them? You shouldn't have to. Why should you have to deal with any kind of criticism or judgment that they have, right? So they know that if they don't change this attitude, if they don't change this, they're going to lose you. So they have a choice to make. Are they going to accept you fully as you are, apologize, and receive the love that they've always wanted equally as equal partners? Or are they going to lose you? So which path are they going to go on? So they know. They're ready to make this decision. And look, the decision is very, very clear. They want to create with you. Look at this beautiful energy of creating and receiving. They want to create a new transformation. They want to create a new life with you. A new experience, an experience that is so much different and better than the experience that you guys had before. So they are in creativity mode. They're in creation mode. They're in manifestation mode. They're manifesting you. They're manifesting and creating this beautiful abundance of love and new energy, a renewal. They want to receive. And look, they're opening their mind. They know that by being open-minded to your differences, they are receiving the love and the relationship that they've always wanted with you. So it's interesting to me that we have a very powerful message here coming through twice from your fairy guide today, which is literally about spending time outside in nature. So as you are going through this process right now of healing, as you are both coming back to one another, this is a beautiful message from your fairies saying, you know what, spend as much time out in nature as you can. It will be healing. It will be refreshing. Do it together. Do it by yourself. See, it's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Wow, 2 messages here. So we have to take that very seriously, okay? So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling listless and you've been kind of struggling with this connection, this is going to rejuvenate you. This is going to bring back that beautiful, relaxing, rejuvenating energy that you definitely need in order to move forward. So let me know what you thought of your reading in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, the link to that is also in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love, union, abundance, and success. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me that you do. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next video. My lovelies who chose passion and pleasure, savor your life. This is your reading on what your love, your twin flame, your soulmate wishes that you could know about their thoughts, their feelings about you and this connection, what they may be struggling with at this time. We'll also be looking at specific messages from their higher self to you. We're also going to be looking at what actions they would like to take next towards you. And then we're going to end with guidance from your fairies today. So let's take a look here. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, there's a definite energy here of your person right now. Like, it's like they're going through a very trying time emotionally. And they're also going through some sort of a trying time in their material life. So we're getting kind of like a double whammy. I don't know why spirit spirit is telling me double whammy, double whammy, double. It's like, it's almost like one of the reasons why your person has been really in a mode of struggle right now, and it's spilling over into your connection and may have even resulted in a separation with maybe minimal to no contact. For some of you, it's like no contact, because I feel that your person has been being hit on all sides in their life. Like, they're going through a definite phase right now. And again, not surprising, because we are going through that Mercury retrograde. So I'm definitely getting that energy as well from your person. Them being affected both emotionally and materially. So they may be going through a very difficult time in their physical circumstances in life, as in they may be struggling with their career, they may be struggling with their finances. This is a message for some of you, not all of you. I feel like your love may be either, maybe they may have lost their job, or they had to change their job, or I'm feeling for some of you like they're feeling extremely unhappy in their current job or financial situation. There's a lot of struggle, a lot of stress. They almost feel like there has been some sort of a significant decrease in their level of abundance, and it's making them feel very uncomfortable. For some of you, I'm also feeling, again, not for all of you, your person may be an entrepreneur or have a business, and that business is not thriving at this time. It's like in a real state of struggle. So I'm definitely feeling that for many of you, your person is in a very difficult place right now, because it's like they're almost ready to give up on whatever that is. They're almost ready to give up on that particular career, job, position, or business. And they are contemplating, is there something new that they can do? Is there some sort of a fresh new start that they can have? But it's been really a source of struggle for them, a lot of source of darkness But also I feel for many of you that if it's not job or career or business, there's definitely still something going on in their material life, like their home situation, their geographical location. For some of you, I feel that there is some sort of a transition period your person is going through. They may be going through a separation or divorce from a karmic partner or another partner, but there is a lingering energy there, as in they may have certain obligations financially to that person. They may share children with that person, and they have certain obligations that are also weighing them down. So whatever it is that is going on right now materially, it is something that they are really very much feeling down about, feeling a sense of hopelessness, but also looking to find hope, which is a good thing. And it's really bringing out some deep emotions in them. Okay, King of Cups. So whatever these issues are, because we're getting the Six of Pentacles energy, which is really all about not being able to participate as an equal partner or an equal actor in a given situation, in a material situation, where it's almost like you have to either ask or beg for something, but it really makes you feel bad to do that. So it's almost like they feel like they're in some sort of an energy. I'm not saying that they're literally begging anybody for anything, but they're feeling like they're in an energy of having to energetically beg for something to change, for something to get better. It's almost like they are begging the universe, like they feel like they are pleading, like they've reached a certain point where they almost feel like they have to plead with God or spirit or universe, or for things to get better. Okay, and it's bringing out a lot of deep emotion in them. But what they're really trying to do is to get back to a place of balance, because whatever these issues are, it has made them feel extremely out of balance. Okay, extremely out of balance. And I'm also feeling that, and see, these are all things that they wish that you knew. And I'm feeling for many of you, they haven't had the strength to let you know the depth of this. So I feel like for many of you, you may know that, okay, my love is really not happy in their career. They're not happy in their current situation. They may not be, financially happy. You may know something about this, but I do feel that for some of you, your person hasn't really opened up about the depth of how bad they've been feeling, the depth of the emotional effect that it's having on them. And I do feel for some of you, your person they've taken a real big hit when it comes to their confidence. Whatever the situation is, again, I'm feeling that it's Mercury retrograde has definitely made it worse for them, in the sense that they're feeling low on confidence and low on self-esteem. It's making them feel very like, am I going to be able to get out of this? Why do I not feel so good about myself? That's why I'm saying, it's like, I feel that they are seeking protection, as in, like, I feel like they are definitely trying to dig in deep spiritually to ask the universe, or whatever it is that they believe in, God, universe, spirit guides, to protect them through this time. It's like they wish that you knew this, like they are wanting somebody to protect, help, and almost bail them out. And it's almost like they're a little bit embarrassed about that. So that's why I'm saying they may not have told you the extent of what kind of emotional pain they are going through because of things that are going wrong right now. They really wish that they could be protected like this. It's like they're feeling a little bit like they want to go into this fetal position and not knowing what to do, feeling really down. And, it's a definite sad energy. And I feel that for some of you, and this is not for all of you, that, because of this, your person may be having some issues with addictions. And it doesn't even have to be like, you know, anything very serious, but they may be looking to do things as a crutch. Like, you know, they may be drinking a bit more than they should. They may be looking to alcohol to kind of make them feel better as they go through this, right? They may be looking at, you know, they may be trying to use certain things to make them feel better. And so it's definitely a sadder place that they're in. And again, I'm feeling like if you're in some form of struggle or separation here, it's like they may be hiding that from you. It's like they wish they could tell you, they wish that you knew, but at the same time, they're also a bit embarrassed. But see, there's a good energy. There's an energy of hope that is also coming through here because they don't want to stay stuck like this. Okay, they don't want to. So there's a beautiful Ace of Pentacles energy here, which is really lovely. You know, they're looking for a new beginning. They're looking to stop wallowing. You know, they've been a little bit of wallowing energy, but that's okay. You know, we all have to give ourselves time to, you know, sometimes feel that pain and say, you know what, I feel really sorry for myself right now. It's okay. I'm going to give myself a little bit of time to do that, but I need to get it out of my system. And so what's beautiful about this is that your person really is trying to get it out of their system. This is something that they're actively working towards. They want this Ace of Pentacles energy, as in they want to look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. And so they are looking for that access. They know that they are above this, like isn't like they know that, you know, they are limiting themselves. They know that they're selling themselves short at some level if they're like looking to other things to make it better. They understand this. So this is a good thing, right? They're not totally in that position of denial. They're not denying and then, you know, looking to other things for pleasure or crutches for their emotional problems. They are not in denial. They're coming out of that and they're saying, look, I cannot go on like this or else they will lose you forever, right? So they are really looking to find that inner strength so they can have this new beginning, and they want this new beginning with you. This Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of wanting to fix all of the things in their life, that in their career, their business, their money, their finances, with you, whatever it is, all of those things. It's the beautiful energy of really feeling like you are deeply inspired to find solutions, to find that inner strength and to find the solutions you need in order to move towards a new beginning, a better tomorrow. And, you know, really turn around this, you know, whatever is the darker emotions here into emotions of hope, right? But this is another really good thing because this means that your person is not in denial. They are in touch with their emotions. They are being honest with themselves. So this is a really, really good thing. Even if they're not being open with you, they are opening up to being honest with themselves as to where they're at. And look at this. I mean, they have not forgotten their love for you at all. Look at their specific messages to you. No one ever loved me again the way you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. Okay, so they know that this is a once in a lifetime love. They know that they have never been loved by anybody the way that you have loved them. And they do feel that they didn't fully appreciate you, but now they are. See, my heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. See, I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. So there was definitely some sort of, because of these darker energies, I'm feeling that your person kind of may have convinced themselves that, oh no, you know, I can't submit my love. I can't submit you to all of these energies. It's time for me to move on. You know, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't deal with all the shit that's going on in my life. Excuse my language. I can't deal with all this shit and keep you happy. So I need to move on. I need to step back. They were trying to convince themselves, but they have not been able to. Okay? They have not. They still love you. They still think about you all the time. Their heart just keeps always coming back to you, no matter how hard they try, because they know that the love that they got from you is something that they have never ever experienced before. So then Spirit, can you please tell us what do they want to do next then for this connection? What actions will your love take towards this connection next? Yeah, see? This is good. Very good. Yeah, see? Okay, didn't I tell you? So this is this is so interesting. So your person, this is what I said, right? They were running from all of this. Okay, so if you've been in struggle or separation, that's that runner's energy. They tried to run from these emotions. They tried to run from everything that was going wrong in their life. They tried to run from that feeling of inadequacy, low self-esteem, vulnerability, and that sense of like, I have to beg for things to get better, right? Like they felt so bad about that. So yes, they were running, but they don't want to do that anymore. Look at this. Look at this. They want to take control of these situations that are going wrong in their life so they can heal. They want to heal from this. So this is, again, such a beautiful energy coming through. Like, look at the power here. Look at the power of this combination, which I absolutely love for your person, because this is what is going to benefit your relationship so much, because they're clearly going to come back to you, right? They have not, look at these powerful messages here, right? Like they can't do without you, even though they have tried, right? So this combination here is going to be so powerful for you guys, because look, they are committed to this Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. This is what they want. So what they're doing is finding their inner strength, finally gaining control of the situations that have gone out of control here, right? Finally, stepping up and saying, okay, I'm not going to just use all these things as a crutch, feel sorry for myself, sit around, drinking, eating, shopping, whatever is their addiction or temptation, right? I'm going to take control of my life now. I'm going to take control of this situation. I'm going to have a new beginning, and I'm going to heal so that I can have you, my love, back in my life again, so that I can take control of all of this and finally have the life that I truly want. So beautiful, so beautiful. So here is your advice from your fairy today. Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Okay, so your fairy today is the book fairy. And so what she's saying is, if you're struggling or in separation at this time while your person is healing and finding their way back to you, if you want guidance for yourself, see what you are intuitively guided to read. There are so many powerful books out there on expansion, on spirituality, on connection, on growing you, right? So if you feel inspired towards a particular book, if you feel guided to read that book, do it. All right, so please do leave me a comment. Let me know which pile you chose and what you thought of your reading today. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love, success, and abundance. So if you haven't already, please do make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next video.